Be the stronger team, and they're looking to hurt Corey. Oh, he messes up the movement a little bit. He'll be forced to dash back off of that. Good use of that KO knife to keep everyone away. Illusion set up for a split towards B.
Yeah, Foon gonna be revealed though. Trademark just on the other side of the wall here, and well, okay, finally taken down. He's saving the landed shots for the heads of TSM, and he's been doing that fairly successfully. As GMD toss up the paranoia, gets the near sight, and Foon's not close enough to see the swings. The first kill here in round 11. The way of TSM is Illusion. They've got a player scooting up through mid. Churro, really the linchpin in this round, but he's completely surrounded.
He is. He didn't find one kill, maybe two here, just by rotations. Keep attention towards him. That could be so big. The Sabrosa looks away. Now he's down, but does Churro expect the second? Absolutely. Churro, another to be picked up and still alive in this angle. Corey eventually puts an end to the chaos, but how much can GMD get done on the site? He wants battle. He wants the fight in this one. Teleports into it and grabs a third for himself. Alvarez will reply, but he's stuck on this spike, and Corey is there. 9th round for TSM.
Dens falls down. GMD gets traded, but the rest of the team members are already there. They do not give Illusion the same itch that they gave them the last couple of rounds. We've slipped away from the 9-3 curse. We'll see if that is going to be available for the squads. As noise made in way of an updraft, but nothing followed up there, and the blades are online for the Jets.
Both Jets now fumbling their kind of opening gambits with the updraft play, but all's well, all is good. The drone will push the yellow players away. However, they go straight back into it. GMD, paranoia ready.
Flash off the angle, though. GMD can put that paranoia away as Alvarez first up to the plate, and he knocks it out of the park. Corey falls, and GMD has to pick up the pieces, and it's perfect for two. More than you could have hoped for, but across the map, Foon still fragging out as we go back and forth. We find ourselves in a 2v2 situation in the last round of the half. GMD making his way out towards Belt. He sticks the ult, but Churro makes sure that he won't stick the landing. But the spike, it's down. Rossi on the wrong side of the map, and Foon is wary of the positioning of the Sova. Full util here.
No!
And Churro looks to take the fight, but he doesn't win it. The health bars are low, but they're in favor of TSM.
Spike planted. It comes down. Viper's bit to work with in this one. Foon, just 1 HP, but if he can outsmart Rossi, so the very good chance at this one. He'll tuck close and towards yellow, and by this time, wait, Rossi, a dart to work with. That's the biggest piece of utility in his favor.
And no shot. You send that dart anywhere but the pit. Instead, he sends it out towards yellow. Still not getting the information that he had hoped for. Foon continues to play on the outside. Low HP, but there's no gap on the spike. Hunter sure rate's not going to be needed here in this round. As Rossi hops onto the spike for just a second. Snakebite comes down. He wants to try and run down the Viper as his health is coming back up. The pit is starting to go down. He's going to try and heal on through it. He's got to have the time, and yes, he does. It's TSM to reel it back in for the last 2 rounds of the half as the Red Bull clutch comes through. This right here was everything.
Yeah, this was massive to be able to pull on out. Rossi has been proving his worth in this squad as he takes home the 10th for TSM. A fantastic place for them to find themselves in as we head to our halftime break.
5 assists because he's always been there for the team in any situation. Just perfect on the rotations. They're playing footsie a little bit inside the spawn. 2 players out towards A, and Rossi and a 7 to see if they can get something. Oh, they're expecting aggression. They're about to get... Oh my goodness, Corey almost looks away. Fortunately, Rossi was coming back out of A main at the perfect timing, and now this is that go button for the squad. The A side, it's been conceded. Only 1 player close, but I would imagine they look to back away. No, Foon wants to fight for it. Foon does not want to give it up for free, so he'll plant his feet backside. If the Poison Cloud goes through, flash out and over the top. Things are stalled for now, but Foon with Ghost in hand picks up 2. An Illusion. They're battling back here in the second half as the headhunter shots, they take just a bit too long to land, and now GMD finds himself in a 1v2, a direct 1v1, and Alvarez has the high ground for the pistol round for Illusion.
Sheriff, so not a round 2 discount just yet.
Man, the Sheriff's buy, like you said, you can definitely get some damage dealt, but you look at the economy and 1,200, 1,100, that's not where you want to be when you're going into your full buy round. So they really need to try and make the most out of this one, or we're going to be seeing people lighter on shields or lighter on utility as we finally get that mid play that TSM we're looking for in the pistol round. Early damage onto GMD, though, and he's going to be first to contact. Pushing his way up through kitchen, can be met by the trademark. As he'll look to back away. And the defensive illusion, they don't have to move. It's all up to TSM to make the play.
Really, the goal here is to get that spike plan on down. You feel a whole lot better with an extra 300 credits in towards your bank account, making the investment in towards the sheriffs a little bit less costly. They'll walk their way in towards kitchen, likely wanting to take it towards B off of this. Is illusion aware? Not yet. Pressure made towards mid, but no one rotating. This gets a little awkward here, especially if Foon isn't looking the right direction. Timing works against him, but the low HP, the missed shots, GMD does not get the kill, and Foon is still alive. Now he's hunting for more, and on the other side, hey, Juro was here the whole time. A TP away if he needs it, and now he'll fall on back. Still, in mid is Alvarez. Corey holding on the other side. Spike plant, that comes down. That was the goal for TSM. Anything more is a gift, and they find this to a 3 versus 3.
And that's a huge kill for Corey onto Dens. Alvarez, unfortunately, not in position to trade at the time, but he does eventually get that trade back and through the wall. 7 will fall. Now Rossi has the tall task, trying to hang on here in the 1v3. A Sheriff and 2 shock darts. A spike planted for him for the most part, but 2 players going up on the rope. Shock darts sent on out, and well, they dance away from it. He wasn't expecting both into the kitchen hallway, and it's a costly one, but it's a round win for Illusion.
That it is. And to be honest, for TSM, taking that damage, taking some of those guns away from Illusion, that was all they ever.
Into a round like this with a couple of Bulldogs and a Spectre. But like I said, TSM, few members with just the light shields. 3, in fact, Sabrosa, Rossi, GMD. So they're going to be a little bit weaker to the Bulldogs and the Spectres. Unfortunately, one of them already stripped away, that being the Spectre of Churro. Falling down, Sabrosa ready for the aggressive push from the chamber. And, well, TSM a player ahead. They don't show their hand just yet. Still waiting inside the spawn. Spike still down. And maybe our next fight is out towards mid as Dens gonna back away after finding some information off the drone.
Information garnered on up here for Illusion, but that trademark that was previously trying to lock things down in towards B main, well, it's no longer active. That chamber off the board, and no one really holding whatsoever for B. They're taking a gamble that it's going to be a play towards A for Illusion, but now with a walk up coming, they're going to soon realize that that's not the destination of TSM. They'll likely be forced to playing the retake here unless this fight for utility can deny.
This is so sad. With no chamber on the board means you have a general idea, but you don't quite know where they've crept up. GMD still holding out towards mid to try and stop the rotations here. And an interesting plan. It's not that default plant, although teleport still in range. Foon, the only one quickly to answer out towards the B side, and he's immediately taken down. The full buy round going the way of TSM thus far. Alvarez tries to take through with GMD out towards mid. We go 1 for 1 on that specific duel, but now Soul has such a tall task, and Sabrosa comes up huge.
But the flexibility is good. Ooh, the setup, is anyone going for it? Nah, it won't receive. But it's always cool when teams do that. You pop down the molly, you follow it up with a shock dart, you hope someone receives the molly damage, double the damage with that vulnerability. Shock dart can get a 1 kill. Use it before it's gone, because in the future, right, Sova's getting nerfed a little bit. Those shock darts doing more consistent damage, but down to 75. I guess the math still adds up, just maybe a little bit tougher to get done.
Yeah, a good shout at that play, too, because Soul is 1 away from the Blades, right? That is kind of the win condition for Illusion in this eco round, is to get the knives online, and they've been denied thus far. Information back the way of Illusion, though, as we go drone for drone. Shock dart out and over the top. It doesn't find too much. Good paranoia to force the defense back. They're still here. They still want to find a dash on into the site. Corey getting the first to meet the defenders. Snake bites out, and nobody really pushing back site just yet as Dens finds a kill on the GMD. Rossi there to trade it back, fortunately, and as the smoke subsides, the flick is perfect, but 1 right back, make it 2 for Soul, and they're making it hurt even if the round slips away, which it doesn't seem to be the case. Churro up top, gonna be taken down. Rossi has a tall task once more, a 1v3, as we saw in the pistol. He loses it out this time. He's got a rifle in hand. He's got 4 kills in the Red Bull clutch.
You were coming in with just an eco, but you needed the miracle. That would have been the miracle, but Rossi stealing things away. The boogeyman in the back for TSM.
Just around the corner for the attacking side of TSM. Corey, he's going to be awarded that ultimate, but it's in way of death. He goes down, takes the death ult orb, and will have to try and fight for another round. Meanwhile, 7 and friends out towards mid. Nice pick there to get things back. The rendezvous to safety, and we're even Stevens once more.
But even tends to favor the attacking side. TSM in a good position. They field the chamber, and 7 has the angle. The tour de force connecting for 1. A trade back and forth, exchanging Sabrosa for the Jet on the side of Illusion. Now the remaining 2 members on the defensive side could be in a bit of trouble. Churro easy and close. He's managed to isolate a duel and cut things into even odds.
Yeah, up still in hand, or tour de force, I should say. Oh, the angle, it's the slimmest of margins, but now 7 has to be the one to get it done. Rightful. Now to be swapped as he rendezvous to safety. The spike is planted. This is the situation that 7 wants to be in. He looks to take another shot. He'll back away. And it's the Chambers going toe-to-toe. It's Churro going aggressive. He's spotted out. Had a teleport available himself, but he chooses not to use it. Both rendezvous picked up, and Churro, he's on the spike. He might just look to stick it. He's going all the way in Illusion. They'll hang on. Or Illusion, but how many more times can you hang on like that? Bladestorm popped here for Soul. He can go up atop the pipes. Ooh, Blade's going right by him. And that's the way of Corey. Now Hunter Fury saw a handful of members trying to find some damage with it, but there's just nothing to be had. The decay, it might be too much as the Jet just gets on the looks to escape. And now with the util falling down, a nice flash on the opposite side. Alvarez steps forward to grab a kill back for his squad. Just behind the drone, though, are a few members of TSM. The tag is perfect. It allows for the bag for 7. Corey can one in Boone. Left to plant his feet and fight his way on out. Then who better than in a 1v2? Churro for Illusion. Corey and 7 here for TSM. Spike yet to be planted. Cloud versus Use. Headhunter out the dash. Back on in, and Corey closes us out with 3 on the round. TSM will take Icebox 13-5.